I got a badge update. Jeffie Bear meets a celebrity, and some van dwellers have opinions on the topic. As I let you know, Badge had surgery today. He is out of surgery. Everything went well. Everything went A-OK as expected. He will be recovering in the ICU over the weekend, so they can keep an eye on him and check everything out. And I will keep you updated on his recovery as I am made aware. So thank you everybody who kept a badge in your thoughts and your well wishes and prayers and good vibes and all that good shit. And I can't wait till the tough nut, the old guy, is up and about and his old ornery self. Hang in there, buddy. We're with you. Let's stick with the Canadians and talk about Chrome. Chrome made it to Overland Interiors. That's right, Andy. Now the build is not starting just yet. That won't happen until the end of September. Chrome dropped off some stuff and is going to go run around with Emmy for a bit. And Chrome and Andy, once Emmy goes about her way, then he's going to go back, and Andy and Chrome got to do some planning before they actually get the build started. But yeah, so Chrome dropped some stuff off, some supplies and everything. So when it's time, again, around the end of September, they're going to start the build. Now, Andy's a cool dude. I can't wait to see what his crafty ass comes up with. I know it's going to be great, whatever he does. And those two are going to be having some fun. I just know it. And I will be watching all the videos about it because, again, Andy's a cool dude. So him and Chrome together, it's going to be fun times. Now yet another Canadian, Jeffie Bear. Yeah, he's been out and about traveling around. That's right. Double amputee, that's not keeping him down. He is out and he's gone. He is visiting Nova Scotia at the time. He's running around checking that place out. Good stuff. On his way there, though, he met the dude from the Rust Brothers. Mike. Yeah, Mike from Rust Brothers. That's a show. I used to watch it back on Netflix when I had Netflix. I got rid of it. But anyway, it was on there. Mike and the Rust Brothers, I guess, they have a YouTube channel now. I just found it not too long ago, actually. But it was a good show. Basically, they would take old classic cars and restore them and sell them and all that stuff. But the Mike dude, he wanted to hang on to everything and everybody else. It was a good show. Interesting stuff. But yeah, I'm a car buff, and I like the old muscle cars and stuff. So it was fun to watch. And so, yeah, good old Jeffie Bear. He got to meet Mike from the Rust Brothers. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, bringing it home to the States. And right now, if you're talking about the wheeled wonders in the States, you're talking about, the executive order, the one that's crushing nomad life and destroying it all and making everybody criminals. Oh, so Scott from Static Campervan, he says he does not want to talk about this big end of days topic. His channel is not that kind of channel, and he doesn't want to get sucked into the, misleading chatter and all that. And he wants to stay away from it, stay out of it. And he said, despite being asked his opinion on this latest nomadic YouTube craze, Scott's keeping his thoughts to himself. He said there's plenty of other channels out there talking about it, so go watch one of them. He's not dealing with it. He's just living his life, doing his thing. He doesn't seem to be too awfully worried about it. And again, I believe a lot of people are blowing it out of proportion, but what do I know? But yeah, Scott says, yeah, if you want to hear anything about it, going to his channel is the wrong move, because you're not going to hear anything about it at all. Now that brings me to Matty Van Halen. He talked about it a little bit in his latest video. He said he's been watching a lot of the gloom and doom fear videos. He referenced Bob Wells' video, that he watched that one. And Bob said that It's simple. Go over and read it yourself. It's there and figure it out. So Matty said he did. He said it's vague and blah, 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 blah. But he said, let's just take the executive order thing aspect out of it. And he said that this has been going on for a while. The usable land, as he calls it, has been shrinking. He recounted the story of he went to this place and he stayed there for a couple days or whatever, and then he left and moved on and went to a different spot and came back to that spot about a month later. He stated that they had placed borders, excuse me. He said they had placed boulders there, shrinking the accessibility and the space, the usable space, in just that short time. So you could still camp there. It was still available and you were still allowed to and all that. There was no restrictions. It's just the usable area was shrinking. And this has been happening for a while. This has been happening, like I have been saying, long before this dreaded executive order that everyone's blaming this on. Trust me, it's been in the works. Whatever's happening has been happening, and I don't think you're going to be carted off to jail if you're in your RV. I don't know. I think everybody's just going a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over this. All right, now let's talk about Anna from Anna's Adventures. She had her water pump go out, so she had to take that thing and she had to get it replaced. And while she was out getting stuff fixed, she addressed that leaky valve stem. We talked about that a while ago. She had a little valve stem on her dually that was leaking, and Matty gave it a temporary fix, put some goopy gloppy goo and everything on it. But yeah, she went and got that fixed as well while she was out getting repairs done. She said that, she said the pump was making some noise for quite some time now, and she wasn't surprised that it, took a shit finally. My words, not hers. But it was just a little bit over $400 to get the pump replaced at an RV shop. I don't know, that's a little bit steep, but hey, it got done and it got done right. So what are you going to do? And then the tire, she said, luckily it was only $30 to get that fixed. So that's not too bad all in all, but hey, when it comes down to it, she got all fixed up and she can wash her stinky ass. Just kidding, Anna. But yeah, she can use her water again, and she doesn't have to worry about that leaky tire anymore either. So go over and check these folks out if you're interested, and I hope you enjoyed this little Wheeled Wonder wrap up or whatever you want to call it, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and still keep our buddy Badge in your thoughts.
Okay, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.